Hey everybody, it's Ian, and I don't feel very good today either. Voice is busted, morale is low, and quite frankly, I'm not having a good day, but I hope you are. I appreciate all of you for sticking by. I've seen that my videos are not doing very bad, they're getting a good amount of views, so I thank you guys very much. And I'm sorry I really couldn't bring much higher energy to the table, but the show must go on, shouldn't it? I don't know how long this video is gonna be. Honestly, I just want to go to bed. But I appreciate you guys, and it has nothing to do with YouTube. It's, whatever. I'll hopefully bring better energy to the table somewhere down the line. Thank you. And if you didn't see the last video, my voice is busted because of karaoke and I'm like coughing and stuff like that. I just feel sick. I have no idea what's happening, so sorry. Dog shoots passerby at Scottsbluff gas station. How does a dog even do that? He doesn't even have fingers. This is even worse than the last video. I've made 2 videos pertaining to guns so far, and one of them has to do with a man without fingers shooting guns. The other one has a baby holding a gun, and this one now has a dog shooting a gun. So, I mean, we're not even on the range of humans anymore. At this point, I'm gonna wake up, look out my window, and ET is gonna be holding a Glock 9 to my head. What's next? Is a cow gonna shoot me? Are we serious? Whoever that is so fried, just like the last video. That dude probably does not have a license for that gun because of how stupid that is. How does your dog even get a gun in the first place? How does it grab a hold of your gun? Because that means you are definitely not responsible with your gun safety. Shortly after noon on Sunday, officers with the Scottsbluff Police Department responded to Shortstop, located at 2002 Avenue 1, after receiving a report that an individual had been shot by a BB gun. While the officers were en route, updated information indicated that the incident involved a shotgun. Turn of events, that's crazy, but also, how does that even happen? Are you even allowed to own a shotgun like that? No one owns shotguns, maybe countrymen and stuff like that, but you don't really hear about that often. And you are definitely, I don't know about definitely actually, you are probably not allowed to bring that thing out in public, just brandish a shotgun on your back. That's even harder for a dog to shoot than a small little Glock as well. Dude, this is just an inhumane turn of events. I don't even know how you would mix that up either because, BB guns and shotguns, there's not really BB gun shotguns, it's not really a thing. And then on top of that, they sound pretty different. They're not really the same thing. I'm sure if some guy got shot with a BB gun, you would see it and be like, oh, he's not on the floor, he's not bleeding out or anything. But if he got shot with a shotgun, yeah. That's a whole different story. I don't know how they would have mixed that up. Unless that was the guy who actually owned the gun who reported it, that would have been crazy. It would make sense though, imagine he reported it to the police, he was like, oh shoot, this guy got shot, but how am I going to explain that my dog had a shotgun? That is definitely not going to work. What if I just say it's a BB gun and lie about it? And then he reported it and he was like, man, I feel so guilty. And also, how am I going to cover this up when the police get here? So I'm just going to update it real quick. Upon arrival, officers located a truck with an attached camper. The passenger side door panel of the vehicle had sustained damage consistent with a shotgun blast. Well, yeah, I guess that answers that question. He wasn't brandishing it in public, but at the same time, how does this even happen? Did he shoot his friend or something? Because this attached camper, is probably a mobile home, something like that. He's living in it, right? Why else would anyone just be around randomly, in a trailer park, just walking around and then get shot? It had to have been somebody he knew. Somebody the dog knew apparently too, because, if the dog's sentient, then why would he just shoot a random dude? He was like, yo, I see this guy every single Wednesday, I hate him so much, my owner, all he does is talk to this stupid guy. I know what I'll do, I'll take my shotgun and I'll blast him. Most evil dog, bro, take him to the pound. Don't actually, because, the dog obviously did not mean to shoot the guy. The dog doesn't have conception of a gun. Through the preliminary investigation, officers determined that the owner of the truck had pulled into the convenience store to purchase merchandise. While the passenger of the truck was standing near the front passenger side door, the dog in the back seat moved from one side of the vehicle to the other. During that movement, the dog triggered a shotgun that had a live shell in the chamber, causing the firearm to discharge. I completely forgot that, we were looking at a gas station here. I was just talking about a trailer park or whatever. Who just leaves a shotgun lying around like that in your, van though? Bro's preparing for the zombie apocalypse. He always had to be ready. Does food at a gas station count as merchandise? Or a convenience store or whatever? Stuff there, it's all food. So does buying anything there really count as merchandise? Or was he just a huge fan of Shortstop or whatever it's called that he just decided to buy a shirt with it? He was inside looking at Shortstop hats. He was like, yo, this is so tough. And then you just hear a blah, and then you look outside. Your dog is barking the crap out. And he's like, man, Your life just got 10 billion times worse. At the time of the discharge, another individual was stopped at the traffic light on Avenue 1 with her arm resting out the window. One pellet from the shotgun blast struck her in the upper right arm. Her injury was not believed to be life-threatening, and a family member transported her to the Regional West Medical Center for treatment. Poor lady, bro. I mean, that must have been so confusing. I mean, the shells literally went through the door or whatever, because I guess that's, where the damage was that they saw. You look over at the car where the bullet came from, you just got shot, you're like, your adrenaline's pumping, you're like, what is happening right now? Who just shot me? You look over there, there's no one in the car, and just like a dog, just staring at you with its tongue out, just so happy. I would be afraid of dogs for so long. Either that, or I would just be afraid that shapeshifters are real and I just got shot by a man who turned into a dog. There's also the other route where you just believe a hitman has been after you all your life. The CIA, they know too much. They're after me. They sent a dog, a trained dog knows how to shoot guns after me. I gotta get out of this state. I gotta get out of this country. I need to just move out of here as fast as possible. I didn't even do anything wrong, but, obviously someone's after me. This matter remains under investigation by the Scottsbluff Police Department. The Scottsbluff Police Department reminds the public that per Nebraska state statute, it is illegal to travel with a loaded shotgun in the vehicle. This incident also serves as an important reminder that firearm safety is of the utmost importance when handling, possessing, transporting, or maintaining any type of firearm. Nothing really much to say there other than the fact that that guy is screwed, whoever's gun that is, bro. He just committed like 10 crimes. At least the dog will be fine, and at least the lady will be fine. That's a good thing. But yeah, that's the end of this article, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like, be careful whenever you're handling any type of gun. From the last video and this video, we can just tell that holding any type of gun is a huge responsibility, and you just, you want to be a very careful person. So, anyways, that's all I got. Sorry I couldn't bring more, energy to the table again. I've said that like 3 times already, but anyways, it's been amazing seeing you all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Ian. If you had any enjoyment or entertainment during this video, then I did my job, and I'm so happy. I just mixed basically everything that I normally do in my outro up right there, but I'm just gonna go in one take. Thank you for all the support lately. Thank you for everything, guys, and for sticking with me through this rough time, because hopefully my voice recovers, hopefully I have higher spirits, hopefully everything's okay. School will end soon, so hopefully, more videos to come. Thank you, everybody, and I'll catch y'all later. See ya.